Welcome you guys. It's Miss What? It's Miss Jacqueline. Welcome to We Mind Your Business. This is Miss Jacqueline. I'm holding you up, never holding you down, because what goes around comes back around. How are we feeling today? If you guys are returning to my channel, I want to thank you. I appreciate you. I'm grateful. If you're new, there's a seat for you here. This channel is for my fellow entrepreneurs. Are you an entrepreneur? Are you a woman? Are you kicking butt? Today's episode, you guys, we're going to talk about having a place full and being overwhelmed. Come on. We are all in a hurry. Business is beautiful. Go into a business where all the little fine details you appreciate. You're excited about it. This is your business. Get you a coach that you enjoy spending time with, that gives you valid information, holds you accountable. We want our family and friends to take us to the top. They can't always because they don't know how, and it's not a bad thing, it's just a fact. So you have to get with people, individuals, groups that have done the things that you are trying to do. Bring something to the table. Share with them your experience. If you don't know a lot about your business, there is still somebody newer than you. They know less than you do. And I go to all kinds of functions. I go to Airbnb functions. I go to women ventures. I go to real estate ventures. I hang out with realtors. I hang out with real estate investors. I hang out with people at the county. And I talk to people. Dopamine is a type of neurotransmitter. Your body makes it. And your nervous system uses it to send a message between nerve cells. I call it the 3 T's. Temporary, toxic, thrill. This is why we don't want to face a budget, because we want to overspend, because we want people to like us, because when people show us interest, it releases the chemical dopamine. So we'd rather go all out of budget just to get some likes. A fool and the money shall soon depart. Or is it a fool and their money shall soon depart? Either way. We can't chase money. Money's too fast. We gotta find ways to be financially successful and not care what nobody say. And I shared with you guys, I think it was on the premiere. I shared with you guys how I gave this lady a pen and she came 8 years later. Do you know how many clients I have received through passing out flyers? Some of those people had a stylist, but they stylist wasn't about it. Every time I go to her, she ain't never there. She don't never answer the phone. She had me waiting 5 hours. I was known for speed. She gonna get you in and out. And she do a good job. So they would have that card right in their hand. I still pass out cards. I got one of my babies now. She said, how do you just walk up to people and get them your card? See, we care about what people think too much. I've done that for years. I've always passed out my cards. Now we got the digital cards where you got the scan right on the back. People take their phone and go get right to you. Don't be ashamed to get your hands dirty. Find some way to redirect that dopamine. See, when I finish one of my classes, sometimes I take a test 3-4 times. I don't care. I cannot stop until it's, I'm a hunter like my dad. My dad is a hunter. We call him the hunter. I don't like a whole bunch of unfinished projects. No. So if you're a procrastinator, you want to get some of this energy, come on. And if you're really patient, come on. I need some of your energy. You real temperamental, you have a real even temper, come on, give me some of that energy. That's something that can't exist in your business. You can't have that in your business and be as successful as you want You'll lose focus worrying about what people think of you. We cannot keep avoiding our finances. I know how it feels. You're working, you're paving the pavement, you're at it. But you're ready to blow up. But we gotta change. We're not just ready to see some change, we're ready to see some dollars. Been there, done that, overwhelmed. You got all these ideas, you don't really know how to order them. You know your cupcakes is better than theirs. You say, I know my cupcakes is better than theirs, but why ain't my cupcake selling? I must want a cupcake. The last few episodes, I done said cupcakes. Maybe I want a cupcake. Anybody have cupcakes? Who? Leave a comment. Who out there makes phenomenal cupcakes? Who has some delicious cupcakes? Leave a comment, let me know if you sell cupcakes. I done said cupcakes three times on the show, so it's time for me to get a cupcake. Somebody send me a cupcake, make me a cupcake, tell me where to come and get a cupcake. This is a process, it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. Before the devastating pandemic, still documented that most new businesses have an average run of 5 years. That was before the pandemic. I'm not sure what the numbers are now. It has to be crazy. The cupcake is good. Your service is good. You're polite. What I found in a lot of businesses that I come across and I sit down and I figure out what's going on. And the finances. Ooh, I don't care how good the cupcake is. If you hide from that finance part of your business, it's just a matter of time. That's part of our business. We have to understand at least a little bit about it. I know so many people open their business and you ask them financial questions and they're like, we can't do that anymore. That sucks the life out of our business. Our businesses are supposed to be on top. We call it the finance monster. And it's not a monster, it's part of our business. You ask me, I don't know. That's not funny. I've been there, done that. Had to pay all that money. I used to give my stuff to a lady and pray, oh my God, I hope she can do magic. You can't ask for things and don't expect them to happen. I said, this time around, I'm gonna know more. I was driving down the street and I seen a sign that said, do you want to learn more about taxes? I was going to my store, the dollar store. I love the dollar store. $1? What? I forgot it's $1.25 now. So I took the number down and I went to the class. And when I took that class, I was like, oh my God, I've been functioning like a... We gotta continue to learn the basics. Everybody needs somebody in their circle. Those about taxes and those about budgeting. Those are pieces of your business. You need to know how much your budget is to start with from the beginning. You need to know how much things cost. If you set your budget, you know there's only so much you can spend on each item. If you're going to your tax preparer, your CPA, your accountant, ask questions. He said, well, I don't know what questions to ask. Then that means you better find out. Because the IRS is not going to care about, I didn't know that. All of this is our responsibility when we go into business. Don't just give your forms to somebody and pray that they do a good job. Ask questions. Sometimes we give our taxes to W-2 preparers. That's what they do. They specialize in W-2s. They don't specialize in business tax. Business tax is a whole different monster. You got different forms. You got your Schedule C, you got your Schedule E, you have your K1. I like to be a part of teams. And I like to be honest, and I like to ask for help if I need to. I highly recommend a coach. Join a business group. Go to business events. You got to be about your business, because business is business. Miss Jacqueline is strictly business. If somebody's telling you you don't know that, what are you going to do with that information? You don't know that? If they ask them, then they don't know. If somebody's asking you something, that means they don't know. Most of the time when people are like, you don't know that, that's because they don't know. Of course, I want you to do your due diligence. Tax preparer, a CPA, accountant, ask questions. Is this your forte? Is this something that you do on a regular basis? Do you have a lot of business clients? Success is different for everybody. Your success is different from my success. Her success is different from his success. But I want all of us to be successful. You're going for the prize, you gotta have a team. Guess who's gonna get there first? The person with the team. This is a networking entrepreneur community. I am not promoting poverty, to be poor, to be working your butt off and don't have no money. That is not what this is. You're supposed to try new things, but I've already done it for you. I've already been down there with the what? The big old girl. I'm gonna take you down there with the fuzzy rabbit and the cute little puppy. You got this, I got this, we got this. We have to address our finances. Let's do it together so it's not so scary. But it has to be addressed. This is part of your business. You cannot avoid the financial part. Can your business afford it? When we first start out, we gotta wear so many hats, so a lot of times we get burnt out because we don't have the currency. And we borrowing and we borrowing and we borrowing. Borrowing from a home, borrowing from my grandma, borrowing from a... And don't get me wrong, that's the American way. But if you know you're not gonna be able to pay that money back, you gotta have a budget. You need to know how money works. I don't care if you're making $1 billion a second. If you don't understand currency, money, cash flow, it's gonna be like sand in your hand. You ever tried to hold sand in your hand? Just spending money. You don't know if this is working out. You don't know if that's working out. You don't know if this is working out. You gotta be patient. You gotta ask questions. And you gotta learn your budget. That's why people who win the lottery end up back where they started, if not worse. July 30th, we're gonna have a good time. July 30th, 22. You're gonna be there for me, I'm gonna be there for you. We're gonna talk money, finances, budget. We're gonna stop being afraid to say, I've lost everything, I need to know how to get back on my feet. My business is suffering, what can I do? When we have stuff going on the inside, it's time to be 100 about our finances. You think this leprechaun's gonna jump out the sky and take your business where it needs to go? That's called the lottery. And even if that did happen, we will be right where we started because we don't want to face our finances. Social media is phenomenal. And I'm just getting into all of this stuff. I've actually done all the things. I was talking to this lady, elder that I had met. And she was like, oh, okay, she said, I seen your sign on your car about foreclosures. And I said, yeah. And magnets, you guys, they work. And she said, what's your Instagram? And I was like, you just seen the number on the car. She wanted my Instagram. I was like, okay. So my daughter was like, Mom, I told you, you gotta have Instagram. You know, but I've been doing deals and doing the business and stuff. This stuff wasn't out, but you have to have this now. So this can be overwhelming to make your videos, to be a parent, to be a significant other, whether you're married or dating, to keep yourself up, to do normal things like get something to eat. Sometimes I'll be like, oh my God, I forgot to eat. We're going to have an event coming up July 30th. That's going to be a Saturday, 2022. We're going to talk about Airbnbs. We're going to talk about entities. We're going to talk about getting started. We're going to share experiences. We're going to share stories. We're going to pass out cards. We're going to network. This is going to be a phenomenal business mindset event. It's going to be a plethora of information. We're going to learn how to relax when things get too heavy for us. You guys ready for a connection? I believe that intimacy is missing. We had the terrible pandemic. This is going to be a small, intimate setting. I want to see you there. This is going to be advantageous to you and your business and your inside. This is an event to help you feel refreshed, to make connections, to be genuine. This is our time, ladies, to shine. We got this. We can do this. We're phenomenal. We're winners. But doing it alone sucks the breath right out of your body. No, really. A lot of people end up in the hospital. They end up having breakdowns. They know that their service and their product is phenomenal, but they're overwhelmed. Me, this is my business. If Kentucky Fried Chicken and Taco Bell have to merge, what make you think you don't have to get with somebody? So we are going to share information July 30th, 2022. Are we ready? You guys, don't forget we have our journals. Our journals are available online at artbeautydecor.com. 10% of the proceeds go to our art program. Summertime is coming up. We're going to have the kids outside and we're going to paint and get dirty. And moms that are watching this, bring their children to the painting events. Do not bring your children in new clothes. We are not having a fashion show yet for the children. That's coming. We are having a paint event. That means they're gonna get dirty. If you're the type of mom and they don't really have bad clothes, go to the thrift store and get them something. But they need to get dirty. We're gonna paint. We'll have a good time. So, you guys, make sure you go purchase make sure you grab your journal at artbeautydecor.com. We most definitely appreciate you guys so very much when you contribute. We love to have the kids celebrate their creativity. It is awesome to watch, awesome to be involved in. If you are a volunteer in the Maryland area, in the Baltimore County area, let us know. We would love to have you come out and help us with our painting event. We'll keep you posted on that as well. That'll be coming up in August before they go to school. We'll have them come, paint, have some fun. All right? Leave a comment, share. Tell me what you would like to hear. Tell me what you need to know. What do you need to know about your business? What are some of the questions that you have? What are some of the questions that you would like to have answered? And as always, I want to give my shout out to April in Minneapolis. Thank you, April. You have achievers and overachievers. Mind blowing. Thank you for that, April. I always talk about it. I'll never forget it. You are wonderful. You are a dynamic woman. I've seen you blossom. Nothing has ever been able to tear you down or tear you apart. You are phenomenal. I don't know what you're built of, but I always try to get me some of your energy when I'm around. Thank you for coming to visit me. I appreciate that. My arms are open. You are always welcome to my home. Thank you, April, for being you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I love your power. You are a powerhouse. That is my gratitude shout out. I had an opportunity to meet a fabulous, her name is Shantae Jefferson. You can follow her on Instagram. I'm gonna put her Instagram below. She's young, she's witty, she's bright, she's great. I love her work. You guys stay tuned for that. I'm gonna leave a link, her Instagram link. Contact her if you guys need your photos done. You won't be disappointed. So I needed to hear that today. You guys, you gotta keep it funny, we gotta keep it live. The hole that people dig for other people is a hole that they'll be in. You planned it well, but you slipped and fell. Hold people up, never hold them down, because what goes around comes back around. So thank you guys for tuning in. This is Mrs. Jacqueline. You guys, we are in an amazing establishment. This is the owner here. You guys stay tuned. I'm going to give you guys some more information. You guys can come out here and do your podcast, take your photos, bring your photographer. Photographers, you need somewhere to take your clients. You want to look professional? This is the place to be. This is the owner. What is your name, young lady?
My name is Brittany.
Oh, okay.
Hi, you guys.
And where you located?
We're located inside East Point Mall, facing the food court. So come on over, take some selfies. We also have a small dinner room. We rent out for brunches, day parties, gender reveals, baby showers, and more.
You hear that, you guys?
Come on out and enjoy.
What is your Instagram?
It's Social Selective with 2 underscores behind it.
Okay, and if you guys didn't catch that, we're going to leave a link, okay? So there you go, you guys. I'm going to walk through and give you guys some more information. You guys come on out and spend some money with this young lady.
Thank you.